Um,
Hello,
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm very happy to meet you again. Where are you at the moment?
I am in Rabat.
Back to school, great in Rabat. Okay, that's very nice. There is no holiday?
It's the weekend,
Oh, at the weekend, it's coming soon, right? How many days are you going to have? How many?
2 days.
Uh, 2 weeks. Nice, great. Yeah, okay, that's a long holiday actually. 2 weeks, that's so long, right? Especially for the public school students. We haven't been working, right, during this we haven't been working during these days because of the strikes and so on, right? So now again there is a holiday, so I don't know what the holiday is going to be about. Well,
No, it's just the weekend. The weekend, the 2 days.
oh, you're talking about the weekend.
Yes.
I'm talking about the school holiday or the midterm, or let me say, yeah, the end of the term holiday, right? The end of the term holiday. Are you going to have an exam soon?
No, we have
We-
passed the exam, the
uh,
the last exam in the first.
you have
Ho
already taken the exam, right? I mean, you're talking about the tests.
yes.
Okay, all right. What about the end of the term exam, right? At the school exam, right? هنالك امتحان يسمى امتحان موحد في النهاية, right?
I am in the seventh grade.
Oh, you're in the seventh grade. I thought that you're in the ninth grade. It's just like another one of my students who is Ali, right? Not Ali, but Uthman, right? Yes, Uthman is a student from Casablanca, right? He's at the third grade. Okay, that's gonna be good, right? So there is no, official grades exams, so just tests and so on and quizzes, right? Okay, now let's go back to our course related to phrasal verbs. We'll continue, we'll do very short revision before we continue, right? Actually.
Yeah.
So let me ask you about the meaning of some of the phrasal verbs that we dealt with last time. The first one was hurry up. What do you
Hurry
hurry
up,
up? Mhm.
be quick.
Oh, that's to be quick. Very nice. Or another phrasal verb to which means the same like hurry up is to speed up, right? To speed up, right? Or accelerate. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Let's see another verb which is stand for. Stand for.
Uh, Stand for uh, like
Mhm. Stand for.
the abbrevi
Yeah, exactly. That's it, right? Yes.
abbreviations.
I mean, it means what's the abbreviation mean, right? Actually, very nice, good.
Yes.
Okay, would you mind, Ryan, if we go live on my first Facebook page? Would you mind?
No problem.
All right, so okay, so let's go live. Let's see, get some more traffic to grab on my page. All right. Okay. It seems that's All right. All right, so there is a problem with the. Oh, okay. Let's see. Just go live just on my YouTube channel. It's gonna be good, right? All right. As we are speaking, great. Let's continue with another phrasal verb, which is to check out. To check out.
Leave.
What is it?
Leave.
Oh, yeah. To check out is you leave and you pay. You pay and then you
Yes.
leave, right? Okay. It has to do with payments, particularly with payments, right? Especially when you go and spend you spend some days maybe, right, at a hotel. So at the end, right, you will have before you leave, right, you need to pay, right? Before you leave, you need to pay. All right, that sounds good, great. So Let's move to great another verb, which is give up. Yeah,
Give up.
about give up, yes.
Stop.
Ah, right. Yeah, give up means stop. Right. Yes. Okay, that's one of the meanings, right, of give up. Can you give me an example using a sentence, guys?
I gave up smoking.
Oh, I gave up smoke. Do you give up smoking when you were all right? Well, you give up something. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Ahmed Gray gave up smoking. My father or my dad used to smoke when he was young, but later on he gave up smoking. Right. Okay. So, and it has another meaning. Give up. Right. It has the meaning of what is that meaning?
Uh, like
If
give
we, uh-huh.
uh, I give up. I can't do this thing. I give up.
Oh yeah, exactly. Right. When you can do something, when you can't continue anymore, struggling and so on, so you give up. It means that you stop fighting, you stop struggling, you stop challenging, right? And you accept the situation, right? So that's giving up, right? Yes, very nice. So we say never give up, right? You should continue struggling and so on. As we have, I think we have a good example here is in Palestine right now, basically in the Gaza Strip, right? So our Palestinians, the Palestinian resistance, never give up. They never give up, right? Okay, they continue fighting whatever, till the last drop of blood. Well, let's go to another example, which is come across. What do you think here is come across mean?
I find it I find it with strangely like uh,
Oh yeah, right. When maybe you are searching for something and then you come across, right? Maybe you're an old school report of you, right? Or one maybe a
coincidence.
friend.
Coincidence.
Constantly, right? Yes, okay. Not by chance, as we say, by chance, right? You didn't have in mind that you are going to see that, right? Or that sounds great. Yeah, very good. Well, let's continue with another phrase of which is lay off. To lay off.
Uh,
Oh yes. What do you think is the verb lay off mean here?
uh, Lay off. Fire. Like
It's like
fire.
firing, right? You try to do without, certain employees. You try to reduce the number of employees in your company, right? By, just ending or stopping their service, right? Okay. That sounds great. Very nice. Okay. Let's all right. Let's go to another great video, another very great, another verb, which is take off, right? Take off.
Uh,
What do you take off?
Get undressed.
What is it?
Get undressed.
Ah, exactly. Very good. Yeah. Okay. It means to get undressed or to take off your clothes, right? That you remove your clothes. Very nice. Good. There is another meaning for this verb. There is another meaning apart from the, this one.
Uh, I think is
Mhm. Think
l-
about think about the plane.
uh, uh, la-
Yeah, planes.
land.
Oh, that's the opposite of lend, right? Yeah, that's the opposite of lend. Talking about the plane taking off, right? It means,
Fly.
it flies, right? It leaves the airport, right? To another great place or area. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Great. Let me share. Go to another verb right now. Makeup.
Makeup.
Make up.
Uh,
What do you think here is the verb make up mean?
create a new or invent
Very good. It has the meaning of invent, right? Okay, to make up a story, right? Or a joke, especially when you are talking about, an example of a student maybe who made up a story just because, to convince says not to get punished by his teacher because he didn't do the homework, for instance, right? So the teacher might ask him, right, why didn't you do the homework? He would say he would just made up a story, right, a lie or an alibi, right? Very nice, good. Okay, so let's see another verb here, which is, of course, makeup has another meaning. We have the meaning of invent, and we have the meaning of another meaning, which is
makeup.
to actors or women, right? Yes, women, they make up, right? Okay, they put the makeup on their faces, right? Or, the actors also make up before they start acting, right? Well, the last verb, Ryan, is run out of.
Uh,
Of.
Mhm. Ronald is not enough, not too.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have it. There is not none left, or there isn't a sufficient amount left, right, of something. All right, can you give an example?
We've run out of gas.
Oh, great. Yeah, we've ran out of gas. Daddy, we've run out of gas. Can you give me some money to go and bring more? Great. Yes. Very nice. Good. Okay, that's it, guys. So let's move on right now to the new tasks that we're going to deal with today. So let me share the documents with you so that we can proceed. Right. Well, here we go. Now, we stopped here, right, at this the task D, and we'll continue with the task E. All right, as usual, we are going just to very quickly explain, right, maybe the phrasal verbs we have here inside the frame or inside the box. So we got here, apply for. In your opinion, apply for me. Yes, you remember the meaning to apply for.
I don't know.
Yeah, to apply for, right? Especially when you maybe you got your diploma, right, and so on, and then you want to work, so you need to apply for a job, right? You need to apply for a job. Demande d'un emploi, right? Okay. So you'd like to you write to the certain company, right? It's called the letter of application, and you say, hello, right? I'm writing to you because I'm writing to apply for the job you are advertising and so on, right? Okay, and then of course you have to show your expertise, right, and professional experience. Well, pickup.
Pickup is transport is deliver or
Oh, I understand. Great. You pick up. Great. Yes. We say, for instance, daddy, from time to time, come to pick me up, right, from school, or pick me up, right, to pick me from home to school or whatever. Great. Okay. So that's pick up. Great. Yes. It comes from the vehicle. Even the vehicle that we know as pick up, will pick up. Right. That's a pickup. Right. Yes. It's to pick somebody up. Right. Yeah, you take somebody, right, by car or whatever, right? And there is another meaning of this verb, right, Ryan, right? To pick up something from the ground.
take.
Oh, okay, yeah. You take something from the ground, something mostly that is down, right, on the ground, okay? That's you pick up, right? All right, what about turn up?
Turn up.
Turn up, right?
Increase.
Oh, not really. Not go up, right? Not go up. That's turn up, right? You mean, what did you mean again?
Increase increase the volume.
Oh, yeah, it has another meaning, right? Yeah, that's one of the meanings, right, of turn up here. If you are talking about the volume, for instance, right? Can you turn up, right, the music, please, right? You turn up the volume, right? And the opposite is to turn down, right? Please turn down the volume, please, right? You're making a lot of noise, right? That's one of the meanings. Very good. Yes, there is another meaning, Ryan. Now, as you can see, Ryan, we may have one phrasal verb, but we may have different meanings of just one phrasal verb, right? I'll turn up here. I give you a situation and then you tell me what does that mean. Yeah, last session I was absent and Ryan was waiting for his teacher for over maybe 10 minutes, but the teacher didn't turn up. All right.
Answer.
The teacher didn't turn up, right? You were waiting, you had a class with your teacher, but you have been waiting or you was waiting.
Join.
He didn't join, yeah, he didn't appear, he didn't show up, right? Okay, he didn't appear or he didn't show up at all, right? Okay, he didn't show up, right? ما بانش كان نقول right ما تسنى فيها ما بانش واش right no he didn't show up, right? Yes. Okay, that's it, great. Yeah, chicken. I think we have already seen the meaning of chicken here.
Yes. Register.
Okay. Yes, to register basically, right? When in a hotel or whatever, right? Or an event. Try on. To try on. You try something on.
Try it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Great. It has the exact meaning of the verb try, right? Especially when you go to a clothes shop, right? You want to buy maybe a t-shirt or whatever. So before you buy it and pay, you say, right, is there a fitting room here somewhere, right? I would like to try it on before I buy it, right? Okay, say yes. There is a fitting room over there, right? So you just go and try the shoes, you try the shoes on, right? Or you try the whatever you buy. Very nice. Call up. It's the same thing here. Just try, it means try. Call up, it means very simply to
call.
To call somebody up, right? Yeah, to call somebody, to phone someone, right? Yes. Die out. Die out. All right, so my child, for instance, has been playing video games on my mobile phone. Now, my mobile battery has died out, right? Has died out. That means it's depleted of power, right? There's no more power, right, in my mobile, right? Okay, the battery has died out, right? That's exactly the meaning here of the word.
Is shut down.
Yeah, of course. The result is that my mobile has shut down, right? Very nice. Yes, because the battery has died out. Very nice. Good. Now, what about takeoff? We have already explained takeoff. What about makeout? Do you still remember what does makeout mean here? Make out.
I think is I think is
yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so here make out, right? Especially when it comes to, let me take an example of a doctor's prescription, for instance, right? Do you know what the doctor prescription is? A doctor's prescription.
Yes.
If I am sick and so on, I go to the doctor, right? And the doctor, after the examination, right, he prescribes a medicine. But, right, can you read his handwriting? Mostly it's horrible, right? It's illegible, right? You can't read it, right? So I say I can't make out, right? It means I can't read and understand exactly what's written there, okay? That's the exact meaning of make out. It's mean to be able to read and understand what's mostly written. Okay, now let's move to the challenge right now. We have sentences with gaps, so we need to complete the sentences using the correct phrasal verb. Number one, that banana skin from the stairs and put it in the dustbin. Somebody might slip on it.
Pick up that banana.
Very nice. Yeah, great. Pick up that banana skin from the stairs, right? It means you take it, right? And you put it or you throw it into the dustbin. Number two, please feel free to, whenever you need help. Here is my phone number.
Call up. To call me up.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, feel free to call me up, right? As we said before, guys, there are some phrasal verbs that are separable. I mean, we can separate between the root, the verb root, the verb base, which is call here, and guys, the particle, and sometimes they are inseparable, right? Okay, so in this situation, it's they are separable here, right? Okay, so feel free to call me up, right, whenever you need help. Number five, the aircraft was refused permission to because of lack of visibility due to thick fog. Due to thick fog. So what do you think is the correct preposition to use here?
Chicken. No. Chicken.
Chicken? Chicken? Are you hungry, Ryan?
No.
No, it doesn't, it doesn't fit, right? We're talking here about the aircraft. What does the aircraft mean?
The airport.
Oh, no, that's the plane.
The plane. Yes.
All right. So was refused, the plane or the aircraft was refused permission to because of lack of visibility. The lack انعدام الرؤية, right? There is no, right? It's hardly difficult. It's so difficult to see, right? Because of the thick fog. So okay, what's the result, right? So the aircraft should not what? It has no permission to no permission to take
off.
Take off, right? Yes, no permission. They don't have permission to take off, right? Okay, that sounds good, right? Let's write here the word. So we have here, take off, right? Nice. Okay, number four. Look, there is an advertiser job in the newspaper. Why don't you? It's.
Turn up.
We're talking here about a job being advertised on
apply for it.
Apply for. Why don't you apply for it, right? Okay, you understand now what does apply for mean, right? So to apply, it means you just request that position, right? Or that job. Number five, I've been. Well, you know what does stand for VE here? What does it stand for?
Have.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, that's a short contracted form for have, right? I've been waiting here for my friends since 4 o'clock. Now it's around 5 and he hasn't.
Call up.
Not really, no. I think while
turned
up. Very nice, excellent job, great. He hasn't turned up, right? It means he hasn't shown up, right? Okay, he hasn't shown up or he hasn't turned up, right? It hasn't appeared yet, great. Number 6, sorry, I can't the doctor's prescription. His handwriting is so horrible or terrible. The chemist said.
Make out.
Right. I can't
make out.
Oh, very good. It means I can't grasp and exactly spot, right, what's written there. Well, number 7, will you please these new shoes? I have just bought them for you. I don't know if they are your size.
Try on.
Will you please try
On.
on? Right, very good. Yeah, try on these new shoes. Right. Number 8, my car engine didn't want to start yesterday morning. The battery might have
Die out.
died right out, right? Of course, we have to respect the, the tense or the form that we have here. That's a perfect tense. I don't know, it's gone. All right, well, died out, right? Good. Let's see, the next one is number 9, and it's going to be the last maybe for this task. I'd like to for the flight to London. Please. Yes, okay. I'd like to for the flight to London, please. Here is my ticket, or here are my tickets and passports.
Chicken.
Okay, I'd like to chicken, right? Yes. All right, very nice, good. So before onboarding, right? Before onboarding, it got to there are just there is just like two there are just like 2 hours, right? Before the onboarding, right? In order to check in, right? Okay, they have to verify your the agent has to verify your identity, right? Take a look at that, your passport and so on, and then you get to the onboarding, what we call the onboarding ticket, right? And then you got to, of course, to pay attention to the screen or to the onboarding screen, right? Or the board, right? And your onboarding gate number, right? Okay, that's fine. Let's move on to the next task right now. It's going to be task F. I think we're getting closer to finish this part 1. This is the part 1 of the phrasal verbs course. So the letter F here, or the task F says, fill in the blanks with the correct form of the appropriate phrasal verb. Again, we have your eat out. In your opinion, what does eat out mean?
I don't know.
Eats out. I think it's the letter, you can understand it, what it means from the literal meaning, right? Eats out.
Is run out of like run out of.
Oh, it doesn't mean the same, Grace. To eat, you know what it means to eat.
Yes.
All right, so to eat out, right? You need to mean very simply, or literally speaking, you eat outside or you dine out, right? Another verb to use here, which is a phrasal verb to, is to dine out, right? From time to time, daddy and the family, right, and the kids, right, might decide to dine out, right? Okay, you say, okay, let's go and eat lunch at the restaurants today. Okay, this is weekend. Let's change the mood, right, and go and eat out, right, outside. Do you do that together with daddy from time to time, or you always eat?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Nice. Next we have speak up. Speak up. I think it's very, very
speak loud.
speak louder. Yes, speak up. Great means speak louder in a high what?
Volume.
High volume, right? Yeah, or in a high voice, right? Okay, in a high. Oh my God, right? Louder. Here we go. To speak louder, great, you say. Now, next we have is to deal with. Deal with.
Like contracts.
Oh, I'm not talking about the deals, those deals. Yes, sometimes we may have to have a deal, right, with a certain company or whatever. It means to have this kind of agreements, right, about a certain affair, right, or whatever, right. Here, to deal with as a verb here, meaning very simply, it means to treat someone, right? To deal with a certain someone or even something. Even a problem. I have a problem. What should I do? I have to deal with this, right? Try to solve the problem and so on, right? Or sometimes me as a teacher, I deal with my students. It means I meet them every time and try to keep to contact, to have some kind of contacts or interaction with my students. Right? That's some sort of dealing, right? Well, next we have turn on.
turn on. Shut on.
Oh, that's we don't say shut. Shut, right? We say if we say shut, we say shut down, right? All right. But we say maybe switch
Source.
on. Switch on is great. Might be the equivalent, right? Turn on, great. Turn off. That's the opposite, right? These are for devices, basically, right? Switch on, right? That's another verb we would say would be to switch, right? Switch on. Well, next is put up. Put up. And that's a difficult word to grasp. To put somebody up, right? Okay. When I think we have explained this word before, no, right?
I don't
When
know.
you come to you are in Rabat now. When you come to Tijdad, are you going to go to a hotel? Are you going to spend the night in a hotel?
No.
No, no way, teacher. I have many friends, family members, and relatives, and so on. So, what are they going to do? They are going to put you up, right? Okay, come on, Rayane. There is a spare room for you. Great, you can sleep here. All right, and spend the night. That's to put somebody up, right? بالعربية الفصحى نقول آوى يأوي.
أوى.
تمام. يعني إذا وفرت المأوى لشخص معين, right? You know, that's putting up, right? To put somebody up. Okay. Next, rely on. To rely on.
I don't know.
To rely, I rely on my dad, you know, to buy all the things I need, right? I am as a robotics fan, right? I am as a robotics fan. I rely on my dad to buy any piece, any parts I need, right? So whether I need Arduino or I need maybe some wires or anything of that sort. So I say, Dad, right, please, right? Can you buy this for me, right? Okay, that's rely on. اعتمد على, right? Okay. Another verb in English would be to depend on, right? We also say depend on, right? Well, carry out. To carry out. Carry out means simply execute. To carry out means execute. Exécuter en français, right? يعني تنفذ واحد الآن, right? An instruction or whatever, right? Or even a plan. حتى un plan ولا شي حاجة we say execute, right? To carry out. The surgeon, right? Or an operation too, right? We say the surgeon I mean the person who is doing a surgery or carrying out a surgery, right? Is carrying out a surgery at the moment, right? I mean, he's doing, right, putting some things into practice, right? And doing the surgery, operating, right? Good. Well, and next we have bring up.
Bring.
Bring up.
Bring.
Oh, no, it doesn't mean. At this time, it doesn't mean to bring, you know, right? There is a slight, you know, maybe great one meaning, one of the meanings of bring up is quite close to the word bring, you know, in itself. Bring up here, especially when there is a meeting, right? هنالك لقاء, meeting, and then you are one of the attendants, one of the attendees, right, of the meeting. أنت واحد من الحاضرين. And the boss is speaking and so on, right? And at a certain moment, you had the chance to speak. So you, in your mind, in your plan, you brought up some new issues and new topics or new matters that you want to discuss with the boss and the staff and so on, right? That's to bring up. يعني تجيب شي حاجة جبت شي حاجة شي نقاش معين جبت شي موضوع and so on. To bring up, right? قضية معين, right? Yes. That's one of the meanings. Another meaning is to bring up the children. Bring up the children, it means you take care of the children and then you grow them up, right? Okay. تكبر الوليدات and so on. To bring up, تكبر, yes. Well, find out. To find out.
I don't know.
to discover, right? To find out, to discover, right? Okay. Now we are, yeah, that's I was searching for something, right? And then I found out that's right, and so on, right? It means j'ai découvert and so on, right? But there is another meaning, right? Which is quite similar to this one, right? Now we are here, Ryan, and then I hear some noise, from your parts. Maybe something outside, or maybe an explosion outside, and so on. And then I say, Ryan, go and find out what's there. What is that, right? I don't know.
Sir, search what is this?
It means go and find out. سيروا جيب النت برقيقة شوف ايش طارت منه. Yeah, go and find out, right? Well, slow down.
Like slow down the truck.
What is it?
Slow down the truck.
Oh, yes, to slow down. Very nice, good. The track, if you're talking about the naughty track, right? Okay, try to slow it down. And also slow down, and when you're driving and so on, you slow down. It means that's the opposite of speed up, or the one that we have seen before, which is hurry up, speed up. That's slow down now, yes. It means you move slowly, right? Yes. Well, let's move to the number one, right? We'll move on to the sentence number one and see which phrasal verb is appropriate. Most often goes in Morocco, benevolent donations only. They receive no financial support from the government. You know what does NGO stand for?
No.
That's non-profit, non-governmental organizations, right? I guess non-governmental organizations, منظمات غير حكومية, right? I mean, they don't depend on the government in terms of the finance and so on, right? But try to rely on benevolent donations as stated here. Now, what do you think? I think I have given you the answer.
Yeah.
So most often goes in Morocco.
Rely on.
Oh my God, great. Yes, I have already, Grace, given you the answer, great, while explaining. So most often goes rely on benevolent donations. It means they just rely on charity, right? People's contributions, right? Voluntary right, contributions and so on. Well, next, number two, to celebrate my promotion in the company I work for, my wife suggested we for a change. In order to change the mood, right? Okay, what did she suggest?
Uh,
Mhm.
Sir, no.
Mhm. Yeah. I explained before, sometimes if we want to change the mood, right? You and daddy might decide to do something all together as a small family. Okay, let's go and dine out.
Eat out.
We eat out. Yes, great. We suggest we eat out for a change. I mean, for just to change recreation or a change, changing the mood, right? Number three, could you please? I can't hear what you're saying.
Speak up.
Yes, could you speak up, guys? The teacher might say, "Hey, speak up, please. I can't hear you." Right? It means speak louder, right? Number four, this room is what is that? Is rather cold. Will you please the heater?
Turn on.
Turn on the heater, right? Yeah. It's really cold here, guys. How is the weather? What's the temperature there, right, Ryan? Is it cold?
It's too cold.
Oh, that's too cold here too, right? Well, number five. Will you? Speed is limited here. It's only 30 kilometers.
Slow down.
Slow down. Very good. Yeah, slow down. Right. It means drive slowly. Right. Yes. Number six, when I got back home from work yesterday evening, I was surprised too that I had left the front door unlocked. How careless of me. I was surprised too.
Uh, find out.
To find out, great. Yeah, very nice, good. I was surprised to find out that I left, right, the the front door unlocked, right, when I came back from work. Well, number 7, would it be all right if I attend tomorrow's meeting? I have some hot issues I'd like to
Bring up.
to
Bring up.
yeah, very good. Yeah, to bring up some issues, right? نجبد شي موضوع and so on, and then share it with the staff, right? Number 8, have you visited the new town hall building the city council has in the town center? It's absolutely huge. All right, we have another, and that's one of the meanings of one of the verbs that we have here. That's another meaning of one of the phrasal verbs. We haven't explained this meaning. All right, yes. It's gonna be has put up, right? It means raised, right? To raise a building at this time, right? To raise a building يعني فوالا طلع شي بناية, right? ده إحدى المعاني ديال put up. So we got put up here to put somebody up. يعني آوى يأوي. Et nous avons un autre sens, right? To put somebody, to put a building, to put up a building, that's to raise the building. Or to set up the building, right? Or simply to build, right? Very nice. Well, number 9, Ryan, right? Mrs. Swan is in the sales department. She is responsible for marketing and after-sales service all over the country. She customers problems and complaints. Customers complaints.
Curious.
Not really.
No.
Deal with, right? She deals with, right? كتعامل. هذه خدمتها كتعامل مع الكليان and so on ومع المشاكل ديالهم, right? And their complaints والشكاوى ديالهم. Yes, very nice. Number 10 on the last one. Maybe we are going to stop at this at number 10, and then I'm going to pick up, right, some phrasal verbs and ask you to come up with examples in sentences, right? Using them in sentences. I hope the USA will not its threats to impose new sanctions on our country, said an Iranian diplomat to a journalist. It will be a big mistake.
I think is
the USA. You got sanctions. You know what means sanctions?
No.
Sanctions means punishments, عقوبات, right? الأمر العلاقة الآن, it's the statement is about this relationship between USA and Iran, right? And we know that each time, right, there is a discussion or dispute over the Iranian nuclear weapon. هنالك نقاش وجدل بين أمريكا وإيران حول برنامج إيران النووي, right? Iranian's nuclear weapon. right, أمريكا ديما بغاتها توقف داك الشيء دير so on and so forth, right? So وقت ما كاين خلاف بيناتهم, right, America is try to impose sanctions, كتحاول تفرض عقوبات على إيران, right, على المستوى الدولي, right? So
carry out.
The US will not
carry out
يعني نتمنى أن أمريكا ما تنفذش, ما تطبقش العقوبات ديالها, right, yes, على إيران, yes, carry out, let's say its threats, نتمنى ما تنفذش التهديد ديالها to impose, باش تفرض new sanctions on our country, على البلاد ديالنا, said an Iranian, right, diplomat to a journalist, right? It will be a big mistake. Okay, that sounds good, right? Now, Ryan, it's time to challenge for the challenge, right? I'm going to pick up some of the phrasal verbs that we learned today, and you need to provide or to use them in a sentence, right? Let's start with the apply for. Yes.
Apply for. Like a.
Yeah. Apply for what? What do we apply for? There is a position in a company, right? Position in a company, right? شي منصب في شركة, right? Sometimes, maybe we need a company is advertising a new job, right? For language, for programmers who maybe, or web developers. That's a job. I mean, apply for a job, right? Yes.
Demand.
Okay, yes. Can you give an example, yes, using this?
There is an offer for a work in USA. I apply for this job. I apply. I've been applied for this job.
I what?
I've been applied for.
I have applied. I have applied, we say, all right? I have applied, or I applied for this job, right? Very nice. Or I have applied, to show that it's a recent thing that you did, right? That you've done. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, that's a good example, right? I see, or I saw a very nice or an appealing offer, right? For work in America, and I applied, or I have applied for this position, for that position. What about here? Let's take the word died out. Die out, yes.
Die out is like
I was having an online class when my computer battery, right, sadly died out, right? Okay, this is
shuts down.
All right, yes, that's it. Yeah, I'm asking you to use the word in a sentence, not to give me the meaning. We have already explained about the
meaning. While I'm playing a video game on my mother's phone, her phone is died out.
Yeah, her phone died out. Very nice. While I was playing, you're talking about the past, right? While I was playing, right, let's say games on my mom's or my grandma's, right, mobile phone, her mobile phone died out, right? Well, very nice. Let's take the verb find out.
Find out.
Yes.
I think find out. I found out. I know it. Discover.
Yeah, that's discover. Use it in a sentence. Give me an example in a sentence.
When I went to school, I find out that I had left the door opened.
Oh yeah, I found out, guys, that I left the door unlocked or open. Very nice, good. Well, how about yes, let's take here bring up.
Bring up. Last week I bring up.
I brought.
I brought.
We did phrasal verbs,
yes.
irregular verbs.
I brought. I brought up some news to my dad.
Some news, great, yes, or issues, great, yeah. Some news to my dad, great, very nice, yes, that's acceptable. Very good. I think we shall stop here at this moment. I need to just take like 5 minutes to get ready for the new class that I'm gonna have right after a while. Do you have any question, Rayane, for this time?
No.
No specific question. All right. Okay, so that's it for today, and hope to see you soon, inshallah. All the best, and pass my regards to the whole family. Goodbye, and see you next time.
Goodbye.